One take. This is NBA One Take, featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lake. This is NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. This is NBA One Take. Subscribe, hit the notification bell for your latest NBA news and updates. And with a different slogan. I'll just do it. I love the game. It was game 3 of the Western Conference Finals between the LA Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. And this was a game where there was some narratives, right? Clippers got them where they want because they already came back 2-0 twice and same playoffs. And the other one was, well, you're playing without Kawhi Leonard, who's still out. It's a day-to-day. They say it's an ACL sprain. He was in attendance in his suite, but Chris Paul is back, and lunch starting after being in COVID safety protocols, but he didn't have it going. As well as Devin Booker, Mass Booker, which I told people, I said, yeah, he's going to be masked Booker, declare mass after Patrick Beverley bumped and fractured his nose in 3 places, so he's wearing a mask. They reported that he spoke to Rip Hamilton about it. And but this was a highly anticipated game, right? And the Clippers couldn't go down 3-0. People even said, look, they could get swept, which I doubt it. I picked the Suns in 6. With or without Kawhi. And I'm gonna tell you something, I'm not a Clipper hater, right? Because I could say I've rooted for the Clippers in plenty of series over many years. I even had them winning the title in 2014. You know, when I pick who's going to be the champion, I think 2014, I chose them to win the title, win everything. And in some playoff instances, I had the Clippers winning it all. Yeah, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and those crew with JJ Redick and those guys. I've picked them. I think the rise in the Clippers fandom has had Lakers fans thinking a certain way about the Clippers. And it's cool, but you know, you got the media guys that jump on it. They're not fans of the Clippers, but want to do anything anti-Lakers, right? And just jump on it and really want them to do anything anti-Laker, especially anti-LeBron, because LeBron is there. So, but to get back to this game, Paul George and said, we got to do what it takes. And they did so. They was close by the half, and the game was a little seesaw. Clippers is up. And Cameron Payne, who's been like a godsend for this team, he went out with an ankle injury, played for 4 minutes. They ruled him out, wasn't able to come in. And the Clippers had a 21-3 run in the third quarter. A guy like Reggie Jackson playing great. Paul George. Zubac. 15 and 16. And he played heavy minutes this game. The match, DeAndre Ayton, who was the real guy that had the real good game for this team. And the Clippers get the win. Suns are still up 2-1. But the Clippers needed this, and they got it. The Clippers got the win. Paul George was great all game, 27 points, 15 rebounds. He did everything his team needed him to do. Just the struggle offensively from Chris Paul and Devin Booker. You know, was notable. But we're gonna see. We're gonna look forward, get past this game, and they're gonna prepare themselves for a Game 4 situation at Staples. Now, in other news, Rick Carlisle's going back to Indiana Pacers for the second go around as the Pacers' new head coach. The first thing I said to myself, oh yeah, didn't I tell ya? That thing in Dallas is not in a good situation, bro. It's not. The thing is, when old regimes happen and new regimes come in, right? It's a little different because the thing is, they talk about, guys coming in, whatever. But the old regime kind of wants, no matter what you feel about Luka Doncic and Rick Carlisle's relationship, you can't mess up bringing the next person in. And sources just saying Jason Kidd is going to be finalized being the next head coach. I love Jason Kidd. I don't think this was the job for him. But of course I'm going to be happy and I'm going to support him. Because I know he sees a lot of himself in Luka. Probably the main reasons why he's taking the job. And I can understand that. Jason Kidd is a fine coach, no matter what the media say about him. There's a reason why he's always a leading candidate for jobs. He's a really good head coach. Not going by the stuff that happened in Milwaukee. I told y'all that was all a rebuilding project. You can't tell me if Coach Bud was there coaching those guys at the time, he would have did any better. Who would have? Please. He was developing and had a good relationship with those guys. Look at the stuff he did with the Lakers. Man, you guys is not understanding things. But, like I said, they don't. But KIDD, even though I don't agree with it, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Rick Carlisle coming back to Indiana. You know, if it wasn't for the malice in the palace, I think the Pacers would have won the title in 2004-2005 season. They were that good. They were the best team in the NBA. The Lakers just broke up. Miami was just put together. Detroit trying to defend their title. Now, because even in that, Rick Carlisle did his best to work with Jermaine O'Neal and those guys to play the Pistons in the conference finals back in 2004. It was just a really gritty, gutty effort. And his coaching was just but the Pistons was just healthy and just a team that but it was a rock fight. It was. That's how come it spilled over the next season with the malice in the palace. But Rick Carlisle did a great job with the Pacers, and I think him going back there is good for that team, good for the organization. I think he likes it. And this is really good for him. He's gonna do well. He's gonna do well. Some issues with the roster, they'll fix that. I think Kevin Pritchard and them, they're always they can draft and trade to get good guys in. They just need to really hit the home run on a certain player they can have there and then build around that. I think Domantas Sabonis, as good as he is, he's just not a number one guy. I think he's a number two. But if they can find a way to get somebody in there, I think the Pacers will be great. They'll be great. They'll be fine. So this is NBA Onetake, Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.